Okay, there's my mic. Hello. I'm gonna turn my voice down just a little bit. Oh, I have hiccups. Hi. Hi, Cyan. How are you? Let's get over to the paint table. It's across the office, as usual. Stretch. Yeah. Sorry, I started a little late. I was doing the usual social media posting, and for some reason, one of my accounts isn't working. I don't know why. Maybe someone tried to hack me again, or it's just because it's a shitty platform. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, did that leak when it fell over? Ah, damn it. That sucks. Okay, I need to clean that. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Hold on. Sasuke, wait. No, sweetie, we cuddled and all that earlier. I do not have time for you to cuddle some more today. At least not right now. It'll have to be later. Right, I forgot there's a broken model right there. I still haven't repaired. A lot of things I should repair and haven't yet. Right. Sorry, I have to clean up some spilled... apparently my bottle of sealer or varnish fell over at some point and spilled and leaked a lot, so... Hey, Zoss. Anyway, yeah, she gets cuddles later. When I'm not busy. Okay. With her, I need to finish her crown. I need to paint her crown, which I believe we're using brass for this? Yes. I need to paint her crown. Need to find the brown. Is that brown? Yes. Then also work on her... which I think I will make a really dark blue. Yeah, dark blue. This weight. There we go. Also, there's appear to be some bald spots on the larger planes for armor. I'm gonna have to paint up. I do like how her cloak turned out. It is darker than I expected, but I didn't want the colors to be super bright. Because she mainly wears black robes, apparently, since this is supposed to be basically a proxy of Tiamat. I need to be super careful with... her hair, because I don't want too much to bleed. I don't want to undo a lot of my work, so I need to be super careful. Sauce, what are you doing? You being a brat? You being a little stinker?
Olives had a major run.
Sauce, what are you doing?
Major run. No one had a run like Limes. No one.
Good lord. Painting her crown is proving to be a bit tedious. But then, it's always these parts where I'm like 90% done with a model and then hit all of the tedious detailing. Move that out of the way. Careful not to chip. I have to be careful not to chip her either. So while I'm gonna take care of some of the bald patches as I see them. know I saw some bald spots on her armor. Squeeze out just a little bit of paint. Hello, Ez. How are you doing today, monkey boy? How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm a little sore and tired. I didn't sleep well last night, mainly because of our cat. But I was also up last night playing, I was up pretty late last night playing Monster Hunter Wilds. Trying to get to like Hunter rank 50 on my own, but it is a long, slow grind. Part of me is tempted to fill in the panels with light red, but I feel like trying to do too much color will distract. I am unfortunately used to being a high-functioning insomniac, I think is what it's called. So I have, especially when I'm not working, like my days off, because I don't have a lot of free time, especially, with running my own business. A lot of my free time is taken up making sure that's taken care of and all that. So, like, a lot of personal time, what little personal time I have, I divide between try to balance between myself and like extracurriculars and social gatherings and social obligations and whatnot, and it is not easy. For dark blue, this is actually kind of bright, but I think it works well. Okay, give that a blue. I think we'll work on her face. So I'll grab what? Fleshed hair is red. Actually, I'm gonna look at something real quick. Let's see. Of course, I dropped the things I put up to keep Sauce from climbing up on me while I'm at my desk chair, or my computer chair, because she likes to do that, and has almost gotten herself hurt a couple times, because she's stupid. No, speaking of, there she is. Hi. Yeah, you're gonna see me mess with that for a second. So, 1 second. Forgotten realms, there we go. And I was just reading that and then it freaking moved. Completely black eyes. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I knew something was up with how her eyes are portrayed. There we go. So her eyes are black. I'm also going to... I should have Shyish purple. There it is. me use a bunch of contrast for this. Her eyes are black. I'm actually gonna use a not black color, or almost black color, if I can find it. Where is it? That's Abaddon. Why is it in the wrong spot? I swear to God. I love my partners. They don't put stuff back. Okay, so there's that. For her lips, and then, oh yeah, chorus black for her eyes. We'll do her eye, might do her eyes first. Okay, so this is basically a near black color. Because you can fool the eye into seeing a lot of things. Oh God, what the hell? What was stuck on her eye? I have to flood that and clean it out. There was something stuck on my brush. I don't know what it was. Okay. Like a chunk of something. There's one eye. And there's the second. Okay. Okay, that's set. Just realized something. I think I have a bot broke, or I don't have a bot on or broken. Let's see. Cloudbot, timers. There we go. Great. Okay, there. Couple bots I had to turn on that I forgot to do. So they are on now. Hopefully they don't as bothersome. More red. Tiamat has a lot of red associated with her. Mainly because I think it's because the main Tiamat's main head is a red dragon, and dragon are the strongest of the chromatics, if I recall. I don't want to do dark green on there because that seems more appropriate. Oh, okay. Then I'm probably gonna paint her nails terracotta. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Do I have a dark green? Is the question. Yeah, there's a dark green. I don't think it's actually dark, but we'll use it. Don't need much green, so you don't have to pour a ton of it. All right, let's see here. Actually, I should be able to use this brush. Shouldn't need the larger one or smaller one. I want to reference as many colors as Tiamat has, which is so green and blue are the only ones I don't have. Green, blue, white. So I make the trim white after I shade it. And then basically that's just gonna leave her crown to finish and just some little detail things, which we'll be getting to in a moment. Yeah, shade. That's what I need to do, is I need to shade her crown. Oh yeah, I need to fix her face, her cheek a little bit, because I kind of messed up highlighting it. Oh, I do need to fix that. Okay, so that's on. Need to fix her face a little bit. Gotta love the joys of living with cats. It's just random shit get hair randomly stuck to things. And sometimes it's impossible to remove. Okay. So I need to do this part carefully. This helps tone down the starkness of that contrast. And then I'll just paint the rivets on her body, or on her armor. Oh. It's steel, basically steel. At least on her, the front here. That's nearly dry, so I can almost start dry brushing the gold. Or I might just paint it on, honestly. I don't know. Because it's going to be a very thin gold. Alright, let's see what state this gold paint is in. It is clogged. Okay. Always a good sign. Ugh, this is the one thing I hate about drop bottles, when you have to unplug them or something, or there's dried paint stuck in them. It's just stuck in the bottle. So like I would have to remove the annoying cap to potentially get it out, or continue unclogging it. Or squeeze it out, because yeah, it's stuck in there. Oh my god. Which I am not in the mood to do right now. I don't want to get paint everywhere. Yeah. Whatever. Just gonna have to make that work, I guess. Thing is, whatever is oh god, it's like a whole chunk is stuck in there. Jeez, I have to actually take that apart to get more paint out. Alright, I'll be right back. I might go rip this open. Ugh. So stupid. Ah. Alright. I, of course, continue to maintain the stance of anyone who says dropper bottles are superior can go suck eggs, because Jesus, that was annoying. Like, the GW pots are not great, but holy shit, are they better to maintain than these dumb things. Where is my... there it is. not sure I like that, honestly. Let me just take the bigger brush for now. Just do this. Dry brush it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to grab the black speed paint again. There is a lot of back and forth with my painting. Just partially on purpose. Mostly is I just don't plan. Mostly I just don't plan. Okay, use that silver. That's for the gemstones. I need... Right, the speed paint. That's what I needed. That there. Okay. So represent every color on... So I just need to do the white trim, which... Oh, we'll see how it looks when we get there. I hope this isn't clogged. I haven't used the silver in a while. Oh wait, no. Before I move to that step, I should do her eyebrows. Or not her eyebrows, but her eyelashes, because they are black. And I have the liquid black, so I should use it before it fully dries. Yes, hair. My bad, I was probably leaning too far forward. Let's... Okay, this is too big. I need to use the smaller brush. Make sure I don't overdo it. Oh my god. Getting the gemstones painted is proving to be a task. So why paint them silver first? Well, it should become pretty clear after these are fully dry and done. Will become hopefully quite clear once I get it set up. Okay, put that away. Okay, so I need green, red, blue. Shit, do I not have? Oh, I do. Talisar. blue. The purple, the black gem will be purple. And then the diamond will be white. So basically like that. So I need to actually look at a picture of T-Mock, so I need to get the crown jewels in the right order. Okay, green. Interesting. White, black, green, blue. Okay. Okay, wait. So, okay, I think I got it right. You guys don't need to see that. I'll put that up. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna shade it so there's a little bit of dimension to the gems after I do this. I need to move all these paints out of the way. My work area this work area is such a mess. I really need to get on the storage thing. It's just expensive. We'll just take the larger of the shading brushes that I own, because it does keep it does keep a nice point. Goody. I'll just try it on the frame. There we go. Okay, that needs time to dry, so I'm also gonna do her eyes, just to marry the two instances of black together. the Chromatic Queen's evil aura fixed up. Put it away for now. I didn't just fuck up a bunch of hairs on it. I'm gonna close that before I accidentally spill it. Don't need that much weight, thankfully. Just enough to do this. Alright, we're almost there. Okay, so this is a trick, basically, picked up when I started out basically with Warhammers, doing these gemstones. For a while it was specific paints. I have the technical paints for it. But then when Contrast came out, it helped a lot with doing gems where there weren't gel paint colors for. Because then I could do it. Involves doing an extra step, but I could basically paint a gem of any color, then just gloss finish it after the whole model is sealed. So it's extra shiny, but the silver base underneath shines through and gives it a pseudo. It helps add to that effect. Plus, a little pre-shading helps it pop, the planar surfaces pop out more. Okay, so there's the red gem. Okay, so black and white, so purple and white go on those sides. Okay. So the diamond is on that side. The diamond is probably the trickiest to paint because technically diamonds are clear, they are not white. But I'm going to use the white. I'm going to use a white contrast paint to do this. Okay, there's the white. Oh. The music crashed. God damn it. Hold on. It was doing so well. Why did it? I'm wondering if it's just I'm having weird internet issues. Or it's something with this and we hit the end of the track so it just resets. I'm wondering that was what the other one was because it had way less songs on it, so it didn't take as it just always reset faster. We'll do purple. It's usually a lot of black stones appear purple. It kind of has like the alternate to black is purple, so. Then I'll likely go back over this with more shade to really darken it back up. There we go. So you got the purple on there. Okay. I think blue is next to the white. Yeah, blue's next to white, green is on the other side. Okay. There's the blue, and then the green one, the last one. Got something in my mouth that didn't need to be in my mouth. Wow. Okay. The green gem is the last one. Alright, and I think that is it, aside from just a few more wash steps, or one more wash step. And then Izatel, or Tiamat, is Gucci. Let me put these paints away. That goes there. Okay. Almost spelled that like an idiot. Flip this over because reasons. Okay. And then just touch up her gemstones. So after they're sealed, it'll be much more noticeable, or the effect will be a little more pronounced because they'll be really shiny. Okay, but I think that will do it for her. I think we're done. We have Izatel all finished. All of her radiant glory. The Chromatic Queen is now done, or Dragon Empress, as Loot Studios calls her, but she's basically Izatel. Their Izatel is basically their Tiamat. So we got her all nice and finished. We actually, put her in frame so you guys especially can see the gemstones. So like I said, once she's sealed up, I'll go back over with a gloss with a layer of gloss varnish just on the gems to make them super shiny, so they'll stick out more. But honestly, such a simple model, but that was very fun to paint, especially because of the challenge of I wanted to mainly to incorporate all of Tiamat's colors because she is 5. Technically, she's 6 colors. But doing the rose like this really dark red, basically tricking this into a really dark red, really I think helped achieve both those colors. And it's not too garish. The armor is the biggest focus on her, and then also I noticed a goof is she has rivets still. I'm not doing the ones on the collar piece, but there are some rivets under her shoulders. On her shoulder guards, there's some rivets, so I'm gonna dot those in real quick. Get those dotted in. I mean, I could have, if do more color, is fill in each panel of her armor. Like leave her robes red and fill in each panel of her armor as one of the other four colors. But honestly, that would have looked really busy. So we'll do those rivets. There. Okay, now she's done. Get these ones here. I almost forgot about those. Okay. There we go. There. And of course, doing sallow skin was a new thing for me, so it was a good learning experience. Now I have a good... the technique I use to paint skin works for any skin tone, so making other skin tones will be a lot less of a headache for me, which I appreciate because I like making my models varied, especially the armor, like Warhammer and other armies I have, is making them varied, or matching artwork like I do for Malifaux painting. But she's done. I'm gonna set her aside and get her sealed up over the week. Once I also get her base printed, or her actual plinth printed up. I will do that today. I'll get that running today so I can get her up and going. So the next project is gonna be another Baldur's Gate 3 character. I have Will, but I'm gonna be I have to assemble him because he's in a bunch of parts. So that is, I gotta finish cleaning up and get him a oh, actually he is cleaned up, so I just gotta give him a some. But I'm doing Horned Will, so it's Will with his devil horns as a bust. I remember how the hell his horns going, but we're gonna I'm gonna work on getting him built, so he is ready to go for next week when we start. I also have to remember how his damn horns go. But that is next week's project. I'm also going to be working on the next batch, which if you are on my Discord, which if you're not, well, you should be. There we go. On my Discord, I showed off what next 3 models I'm going to do. I'm doing 2 more Loot Studio ones, and then 1 more... I think I'm doing a Baldur's Gate one? I actually don't remember. I'd have to go look at it. Actually, let's do that now. I will go look. What did I say? Let's see. I need to look at my own Discord and find it among the 6,000 other channels I have. Public. There we go. Yes, I am. Oh, no, it's only 1 Loot Studio. So I'm doing Loot Studios. I'm doing a Titan Troll miniature, or a bust by Titan Troll, which Titan Troll does some awesome things. I've worked on a few of their models, mostly pretty much as client work before, so this will be my first bust from them. And then Bulkomancer's Dame Aelin. So this will be one of the first busts from Bulkomancer I'll do. All the other ones I've done in... Actually, no, this one will be. I forgot. This will is from Bulkomancer. The Karlach and the Vi I've done were both Hell Creator, but this one and the Dame Aelin will be Bulkomancer ones. So I'm trying to I'm trying to keep a variety of artists, but I only have like 4 or 5, so I have to use either what free ones I've got and whatever, or I'll just keep doing it. Like Loot Studio has tons. Each release they do every month has 4 or 5 busts to it, so I have 2 years, I have over 100 busts just from them. And I'd like to try and paint one each, but we'll see. We'll see how we get there. I'm also working on like painting up stuff for the store I work at, so that because it's just like, oh, this is cool to paint, but I don't have space or need to keep it. So the store has been gracious enough to want it, or I sell it. So. Which I sell stuff physically at the store. I also have my own shop where you can order everything is made to order, but they are full-on statues. I don't sell the busts or any other styles of things. It's just the whole full-on figurine statues. But I also have eBay. I recommend using my website if you ever want to order anything from me, because prices are cheapest through my website, because that's a direct line to me. You don't have to go through a middleman like eBay, or if I branch into any other platforms, of course I'll let you guys know. And with May coming up, I will have more releases being released coming out from both Hell Creator and Bulkmancer and all that nonsense. But so far, I'm gonna get her started, and I will remember to take pictures. When I did Karlak was kind of a request order, so I kind of sped through it, so I didn't take any pro photos of it. This one I will. Once I get her sealed, I just gotta run her pump, and then I will work on getting Will assembled and ready to go for next week. I'll probably work on that actually now, because I also have another project I need to work on. But anyway, I thank you guys for tuning in. I am going to head off. We got done a bit early, like 6K channels, yeah. I got it done a bit early, which happens, especially when I'm towards the end of a project. I never know how much it's gonna take. Sometimes it might take me 20 minutes to finish. Sometimes what looks simple will take me 2 hours. So I thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I hope you're enjoying this. I will also be working on more videos, condensing my painting stuff into videos. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm trying to get back into it. I just need the time. I just need to make the time. So let's see, who is online right now? I don't see Drake. Nura still? I know Nura. Oh, she's playing Goose Goose Duck. Heavenly is playing. There's Space Angie. So I know I rated Nuri yesterday. I don't think I've rated Space Angie in a while. What are they up to? How long have they been online? They've been online for a while, which means that they're likely going to wrap up soon. Let's see. Part of me wants to just drop on one of these larger Twitch streamers, but I'm always scared because it's like, these are famous people. I shouldn't do that. That seems kind of sus. I guess I'll send everyone back over to Nura because it's her stream anniversary this week. I know I haven't rated her in a while. Oh, actually, no, she's about to wrap up, so I guess I don't have anybody to raid right now, so thanks. So tomorrow I'll be playing more Dragon Age 2. We're back to business. It's business as usual. It's 3 days streaming games, 1 day model painting, which will be Tuesdays like today. And as hopefully my situation changes, I might be able to add more or do more. But I'll see you guys all next time, either tomorrow, later in the week, whenever you decide to catch my next stream, or if you don't, I will see you whenever you decide to pop on by. But take care, and thanks for joining me, and have a great rest of your day.